My people, now well done, oh. Welcome to my special edition of You Are Exposed. In today's edition, I am going to be explaining to Africans in general, Cameroonian in particular, or even Americans, the reason why you have been gaining weight since you came to America, Canada, Europe, or wherever else, and you have not been able to maintain a healthy weight. This section is mostly going to be educational, therefore, get ready to take some notes. Before we start, I'm going to introduce myself. I am Ingrid, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And also, please click that subscribe button down there and the notification bell to right next to it so you get a notification every Friday when I post a new video. So now, before we get started, let me put on my reading glasses and you take a pen and start taking some notes. So, a lot of my friends who came to America, Europe, or Canada have been reaching out to me asking why they have not been able to lose weight. They have been gaining weight. They've been here only for 2, 3, 4 months or a year, and then they have been trying and trying and trying, and they have not been able to maintain or lose weight. So now let me explain to you why. By simply telling you how food works in your body. Simple definition. You need food, or you provide food to your body, and your body makes energy so that your heart, your liver, your pancreas, and your muscles, and all those other cells in your body use it to make you live a long and healthy life. Reasons why it's important to nourish your body with nutritious food. Okay? All right, so now let me start by telling you how everything started and the reason behind your weight gain. Okay? Let's go back to Africa. Back in Africa, you used to go to school like this. You will literally walk to school, no matter how far it is. You will walk to the grocery store like this. Right? Not grocery store, to the market. And on your way back, you will carry your groceries on your head just like that. Right? So, therefore, you have been doing a lot of physical activity. And not only that, but you were also at home cleaning, not with a vacuum, and sweeping the floor, not with a swifter or a fancy robot, but with your hands. You will literally bend down to sweep the floor or to clean the floor. So all of those are called physical activities. You are using your muscles to expand or to create energy to fulfill all those tasks. Okay? So on top of that, back in Africa, because we are poor, I'm talking about those of you guys like me who really, who is really not part of the 0.00001% of rich people in Africa. So therefore, you were struggling. You used to be able to eat like once a day. Yes, once a day. And on top of that, you will have all these activities that you are doing to expend energy. You will be cleaning, so doing chores at home, going out going out to the well to get some water because you probably do not have clean water at home, and also going to the market, walking to school, going out to play with your friends, or having a tournament. All these stuffs are part of the things that you used to do back in Africa that you are not able to do as much when you get to America, Europe, or Canada. Okay? I'm just citing those because they're mostly popular. Okay? So all these stuffs, you used to do them back in Africa, and now you travel to America, and everything seems a bit more affordable because you found your little job, you are going to school, you probably after like a couple of months or a few years, you got your car, depending on how hard you've been working. So now you're not able to work to school anymore. You're not able to walk to the supermarket. Everything is motorized. Even at home, you clean like once every couple of months or once a month if you are, clean. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing, but But yes, you get what I'm saying. You get here, you have your car, you drive everywhere. You want to go to a friend, you drive. You want to go to the supermarket, even if it's a couple of miles away, you drive. Because you do not want to have to carry groceries, and you are forgetting those are all the things you used to do that will allow you to burn calories. And now on top of that, you can eat everything you want at any time. Therefore, you start having breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner. And then you will have drink, you will be drinking, you will be able to, afford anything you pretty much, the necessities. Simple. You are now able to afford all these necessities. And at home, to be able to wash the dishes, you will put it in the machine. To clean the floor, you put a robot on. To vacuum, you use a vacuumer. All these things are what you are doing that have reduced your physical activity, but then because you're starting to eat everything or anything you want anytime, your energy intake start increasing. So therefore, you start noticing your weight gain going up, and then you are not able to maintain a healthy weight. So now you have school. You get up in the morning, you have new routine. You get up in the morning, you go to school, you come back, you're probably able to make some food to eat, and then you go to work, you come back late, you eat, you watch TV, you do homework, you start everything over the next day. So now you become workaholic like every other American, or I won't cite Canadian because, I'm not quite sure of how it works there. I was there like once. So I would say Americans are workaholic. We eat behind the wheel because we sometimes do not have time to eat at home or spend a normal 20 minutes. Yes, you need 20 minutes at least to eat your meal. So we do not have that time sometimes because you are running here, running there, and therefore you forget to exercise. You forget to do physical activity. That's as simple as that. Okay, you guys, let me start by telling you how you can definitely work on decreasing your weight or losing weight to a point where you maintain a healthy weight. And doing that, let me start by telling you that would take dedication, planning, self-organization, and also self-love. Because there is this big stereotype or this big stigma behind the fact that when people work out or exercise is hard, and mostly women, when women start exercising and they start gaining some muscles, some Africans look at it like, it's kind of weird. Now she got muscles like a man. She's going to start fighting men. She's trying to join. They will give you nicknames pretty much, So you need to put that aside and work on your body. You don't always have to put on muscles. Putting on muscles, it's a personal goal. Okay? So you don't have to put on muscles. You can just work on keeping a healthy weight. So to do that, you need to know one thing that we call a basal metabolic rate first. That's just the amount of energy you expend at rest. Not doing anything. At rest. You just laying down on your bed, just breathing. Okay? That's the amount of energy you burn during that time. Okay? And there is something else we call energy expenditure. Okay? Are you writing? Energy expenditure is how much energy you burn, or how much calories you burn when you are doing any physical activities like cleaning, okay, like walking, running, jogging, any type of exercise or physical, anything that demands physical, what can I say? Anything that demands physical force, pretty much contraction of your muscles, you would call that energy expenditure, because you're burning them. You're using your muscles to burn, to provide energy to make those activities work. Because usually at rest, the only things that burn calories are your processes in your body, which are your heart, your kidneys, the liver, pancreas, and all of this stuff. Your lungs. So when you determine the basal metabolic rate, energy expenditure, and there is another small amount of energy that you expend when you eat, which is just 10%. 10%. Let's start over. So, BMR, amount of calories you burn at rest, not doing anything at rest. Total energy expenditure. Okay, energy expenditure is how much energy you burn while you exercise or you do physical activities. And now you have thermic effect of food, which is how much energy you burn while you eat, because you are chewing, you are swallowing, okay, and your stomach has to process all of that. So all of these help you burn some calories, but it's only 10%. Basal metabolic rate has the greater amount of energy that you can burn. So it's about 60 to 70%. Okay. And now you have energy expenditure, which is like 25%. Okay. And now you have thermic effect of food, which is 10%. And all of those three combined add up to a total daily energy expenditure, or TDEE. So total energy expenditure is the sum of BMR, energy expenditure or exercise, let's call it exercise, and the thermic effect of food. Okay? So now, when you determine your BMR, there are many calculators out there that you can just plug in your age, your height, your weight, your sex, and how much exercise you do per week. So the more you exercise, the higher your basal metabolic rate. Meaning, when you have healthier muscles, you have stronger muscles, even at rest, they burn calories. So now when you determine your total daily energy expenditure, that number would be how much calories you burn when you are at rest, doing exercise and eating. So that would tell you how much calories you need to eat in order to maintain the weight you have now. But now, if you want to lose weight, you have to eat lower than that number, or you can eat that same amount of energy or calories. Let's say the calories or your total daily energy expenditure is about 1,800 calories. Okay, let's take 1,800 calories that you expend daily. So now you want to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, you can either continue to eat 1,800 calories per day, and now you increase your daily exercises. So if during the calculation you put I exercise, I do 30 minutes per week of exercise. Now, instead of doing 30 minutes per week, you do 30 minutes per day. That will help you burn more calories and therefore increase the amount of energy you need. But always remember to eat nutritious food. Track down what you eat, or if it's too hard, there are many apps out there that you can use to track down how much food you eat and how much liquid you consume. Okay, so now knowing all those numbers will help you determine what exactly you need to change in your diet, whether it's how you cook your food, how when you eat your food, how many times a day you eat. And also always remember, exercise is the only thing you can definitely manipulate anytime, because by increasing your exercise or physical activity, you will definitely increase how much energy you burn. For that reason, a lot more calories that you are burning compared to eating that can, or nutrition that can get very complicated and tricky for a lot of people to change. So there you have it, you guys. Those are my advice for you guys. So take it from me. I came in here looking skinny as ever, and I went to my doctor. My doctor told me I was malnourished because I have deficiency in so many things. Because I used to, like I mentioned earlier, I used to eat like once a day, a couple of times a day, or whenever food was available. Let me not be drastic, but yes. So I was malnourished and I was very extremely skinny. So I took it upon myself to start gaining some weight and also maintaining a healthy weight. So putting on muscles and also redefining your figure. It's a personal goal of mine. Now, depending on your goal, you need to start working on it. But remember, dedication, motivation, and also self-love and organization will always come in handy when you have to start that journey. Okay? Yeah. Now, if you're done taking notes, say thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also click the notification bell. And if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, or if you just simply like the way I look, give this video a thumbs up, and also share my loves, share. And I will see you next time.